Hello, Commanders, and welcome. My name is Angel, and today we're going to be talking about the Caspian Explorer. There's a few things I want to mention in this video. Mainly, why would you use this over a Mandalay is kind of the main question I want to answer, and it's definitely got its use cases. The FSD is definitely like a circumstantial FSD, but if you're exploring in Colonia like I am, then there are plenty of neutron stars to boost off of as far as the eye could see, basically. So the first thing we are going to talk about actually is the neutron boost, right? So I think this is important because this is kind of what makes it go hand to hand with the Mendelay's jump range. Like, this makes up for like the 5 light years you're missing out on. Like, if you have this fully engineered, which I'll have a build in the description for, that goes 87 point, I think it's 68 light years. That's the current jump range. The unladen jump range is around 90 or something like that. I'll have that in the description, but like my current Mandalay is 92. So you're literally just missing out on 5 light years, right? That's my first point. My second point is, like, look at this, right? I have a 479 light year jump off of a neutron star boost. This in like consecutive lines, like I made a 5,000 light year trip yesterday in like 15 jumps, right? That's fucking pretty insane. That's pretty insane because you can't do that in a Mandalay, right? Of course it is circumstantial for neutron stars, and in my experience, I've got a lot of experience exploring on the right side of the galaxy, and I don't see a lot of neutron stars on that side specifically, just in personal experience, right? But over here, there's the neutron highway. You can get to Colonia really quickly. It's just really good from, if you want to go explore. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that. My guy's talking to me. There's a lot of opportunity to get somewhere, right, really quickly, like the spot you want to explore in, and then it's like a game changer landing on planets as well. We'll cut straight to me landing on a planet real quick so I can talk about that a little bit. Okay, so I actually had one more thing to say about the neutron star boost thing. So we didn't cut to where I said I was going to cut, but right, this is insane. I just landed in this system like seconds ago, right? I'm boosting up. Mind you, my Caspian is nerfed. I was in Colonia when this ship came out, and I don't have all the engineers. I'm making basically a fleet carrier jump, right? Off of the last 10 seconds of like me popping into the system, hitting the neutron star, and leaving. Like, sub a minute, sub 30 seconds even, and I'm making a 500 light year jump just about. Mind you, when you're maxed out, when you have like a 87 light year Caspian, you can get like, I think it goes up to 560. Like, you can max out at like 560 for your jump if you're boosting off of a neutron star. That's insane. Okay, now we'll go do the planetary landing. I just had to put that last part in there for a second. Alright, so sadly there's nothing on this planet, but let me go ahead and just demonstrate. Let's pretend there's some high value stratum and fucking tussock right there that's worth like 100 mil a piece, right? We're gonna go straight there, right? And so usually if you have ever landed on a planet, you know how tedious it can be. It's not hard, it's just tedious. It takes like 5-ish minutes. If you get unlucky and accidentally break glide, it can take 20 minutes to get onto the surface of a planet, right? But literally, I can just aim straight at it. And then this is when glide would kick in right about now on a normal ship, any ship not the Caspian, right? That's usually when glide would kick in, is at 100 kilometers. We're sitting at, what, 34, 28, 25. Oh, we're dropping. It starts at 15, right? And this is the scary part. Oh man, I'm gonna hit the surface. Oh no, I'm not. It literally spits you out at the surface. Literally, that took like 15-20 seconds, right? So if you're just doing exobiology all day for a straight session, those little 5-minute planet landing trips can add up to like a couple hours at most, right? You're saving 99% of your time, right, doing exobiology with this ship. Landing might be a different story. I don't think I have a clip of it, but I tried to land on flat terrain and she wasn't having it, dude. This ship was really struggling. So let me see what it looks like if I land now. There it goes. Okay, I was about to say, boy, you're on the ground. The next thing we're going to talk about is the fuel consumption, dude. So I'm going to plot a route real quick, and just to kind of give you an idea of how much fuel this thing drinks. Now, this thing comes with a really enormous, like, fuel, what's it called? Fuel tank. And so it's like, I think it's a 128 ton fuel tank, which is crazy. Fuel scooping on this ship is absolutely abysmal, but in contrast to that, you can go a very long time without having to refuel. So let's say I want to go back to Colonia. It's about 3,000 light years away. Look at this fuel star, right? This is where it's recommending I refuel at. I just want to say that this is, look how far I am. I'm in this nebula, and we're going to do this. Hold on. We're going to keep scrolling. We're going to keep scrolling. This is when it says I'm going to run out of gas. At about, let's see, 2,300 light years away is when I'll run out of gas. And that's doing max range jumps the entire way. I've talked a lot about the strengths on this ship, and really to answer the question on why you would use this over a Mandalay, I would say using this over the Mandalay is the correct thing to do if you're off exploring in this side of the galaxy up this way towards Colonia, because you can just save a lot of time. There's a lot of unexplored space here that you can find. Like, I've been here for a couple hours. I've been doing exobiology. You can see some of my lines. It jumps far. Like, I'd say it probably equals out to better than the Mandalay with the neutron boost if you're utilizing that. If you're not, then please just use the Mandalay. I will say that landing on a planet with a medium ship is nicer with the footprint size and everything, but being able to get to that planet in like a 16th of the time has been genuinely like extremely nice to experience. I would say that not having to worry about refueling every like 10 or so jumps, I can get to probably like 20 if I'm just using neutron stars without refueling. I think actually the little thing I have set up shows that. Maybe not quite 20. I think it might be like 15 or so, but that's still a lot, right? And it's just a good looking ship, and in general, like, it's a very pretty ship. It makes really nice like engine noises. There's always a hum in the engine and stuff like that. And I was skeptical about this ship at first. When I first got it, I was like, okay, 87 light years is the max. That's like not too bad. You know, that's like Anaconda level solid, right? It's got the SCO for the boosting in Super Cruise. It's got like some new planetary thrusters. I actually don't think I utilized those on this ship. I 6D'd them. So mine are just regular. So I don't know what that's going to be like. I probably won't ever use them. Maybe one day I'll install them just to see what they do or how it goes type deal. But I mean, honestly, this ship's really nice to fly around and explore with. The Mandalay is the GOAT. The Mandalay will always and forever be an amazing ship. It doesn't overheat super like at all. It sips on fuel when you're super boosting, and it just is a good ship. And I think this is a good ship. I don't think one or the other is better per se. They both have their own like good quality things about them, but I will say this ship's really solid. Like I have a fleet carrier, so honestly, whichever ship I use doesn't really matter. So I'll probably be using this one a lot, to be honest, because I like to do exobiology a lot. And so the main reason I would use it is just for landing on planets extremely quickly. Like I farm exobiology. I'll be the first to say it. Enjoy my perpetual free fall. The question is, why would you use this ship over a Mandalay? Um, I don't know if I answered it for myself yet, but I think that you would use this ship over a Mandalay because personal preference. This ship looks good. It's got a very nice like design to it. I won't say unique, maybe unique in the sense of Elite Dangerous, but it's definitely modeled after a certain thing, right? Um, take some characteristics and inspiration from other things in different franchises, but the Mandalay is also a sick ship. It's got a nice design. Um, so really, it's just like, which one do you prefer, right? I think I'll use this one a lot. I have used the Mandalay a lot, so that is kind of another thing. Like, it's a bit of a change of pace, and I'm not sacrificing too much. And this is a large ship. Like, the last time I used a large ship to explore was the Anaconda. That's what I bought my fleet carrier with, you know? So it's a little nostalgic for me to be able to use a large ship to go explore again. Because the Mandalay it killed the Anaconda build, especially with the SCO. It just became the king in one day for exploration. And this ship's a pretty good contender, I would say, especially for a large ship. I'm happy to see it. I hope that they continue to make good things like this. Yeah, that's basically it, dudes. 07 Commanders, have a great day/night.